All right, Happy New Year. I'm here with the Pajero again, and we're ready to tackle 2026. I've got a ton of parts. Everything that we were missing in the last video has showed up. It's time to install everything and get this car to inspection. And I don't know what the title of this video is yet, but I hope it's good. You guys will probably know by now, but we will put on everything that I've ordered. I'll show you everything soon, and then also redo some stuff based on comments I got on the last video. So thank you so much for the input and for all the comments, to all the people that are stoked on the build and support it. I really appreciate it, and it makes it very fun to make these videos, so thank you. As I said, the goal of this video is to get the car drivable enough to get it to inspection. That way I can figure out everything that I kind of like have to do with the car before we start focusing on all the like cosmetics and upgrades that are not like essential, if you will. So I'll show you what I got, and then we will get to work. Now, as some of you may know from watching the previous video, the alternator was bad on this car. We figured out it was drawing power when the car was off, meaning there's probably a bad diode or something. So I got this, a new one, straight from France. But as a lot of people suggested, you can actually get your old alternators rebuilt. So I'm gonna definitely do that, because apparently they're really good quality, the original ones, and they should last a long time. So I'll pull that out, put this in, and then ship the old one on to repair, and then I'll have it back and have a spare one. So new alternator, and we also have some more goodies. So I got new spark plugs, the NGK BPR5ESs, which is what was suggested online, and I checked the gap on them, and they are within spec, so that's nice. I'm gonna redo the gasket on the thermostat because I basically chose to do it the wrong way. When I put it on, I used an O-ring instead of the paper gaskets. So I'll redo that, and then we also have both new belts. I got this one last time thinking it was an alternator belt. It's not, it's a power steering belt. So it should fit, and then this is the alternator belt. So both belts, spark plugs, alternator, the gasket, and then hopefully we will be close to ready for inspection. Let's go. Okay, the first thing we're going to tackle is the thermostat, because I want to get that out of the way, and I don't want to spill coolant on my new alternator. So I'll do that really quick because I did it in the last video. So I'll just show you the new gaskets and we will move on. there we are, thermostat done again. Really happy I listened to the comments because this turned out way better. The gaskets worked fine. I just used the paper one, which was the right size, to cut out the other one. And yeah, it fit great. So hopefully it doesn't leak. And now let's attack this area. So we'll take off the alternator and both belts and then put on the new stuff. Okay, so everything up until now was easy because I've done it before. But we want to get this belt off as well for the power steering pump, which is right here. And yeah, I'm just looking and I can see the tensioner is right here. So we'll loosen that and hopefully the belt will just slip off as the other one did. And then we can replace it. Oh, I just found some glue. Okay. All right, so there we are, both belts off. As you can see, they desperately needed changing. Both of them have Mitsubishi logos on them. So either they're original or they're obviously original parts, but I don't know if they've ever been changed. That's pretty cool, but I'm glad we're changing them out for some freshies. Okay, the belt is on. New belt, nice and tight. Was not too bad. There's two bolts. One there, which is the one that slides for tensioning. And then there's one at the bottom. Kind of hard to to get to the bottom one, but with a little bit of patience and technique, it was fine. And honestly, like, I am still amazed at how much room is in here. Like, there's nothing here. So I can't complain, honestly. They look, honestly, they look identical. So that's really great. And the plug on the back is also the same. Nice. Nice. Okay, that's cool. And the pulley as well, same style. Okay, cool. So hopefully we can just chuck this in. It's nice to put like brand new parts on this car. It's gonna look good in there. Okay, new day here now. I had to give up last night because of the alternator belt again. I thought I had the right one now, but I had the right length, but not the right width. So everything online said it was a 13mm belt, but it's actually the power steering belt is 13mm and the alternator belt is 10mm. So for anybody else doing this, measure your belts better than I did, so you don't have to buy multiple belts. But anyways, I got two, one that is 10 by 950 millimeters and one that's 10 by 965. I'll just pick the one that fits best and give the other one back. Also managed to find a new fuel filter that we will be installing, and I got myself a socket for the spark plugs as well. So now we should be all set, so let's get this done. So let's try the 950 first and see if that fits. This shoulder belt is better, maybe. And that fits very nice. Can you guys see that? Nice. So we got it around all three pulleys. Now I just have to pull this back and tighten it, and then plug in our connectors on the back, and then that's job done. So now I'm just gonna connect the power wire to the back here. As this car is the petrol version with the 2.6 liter 4-cylinder engine, we have 4 spark plugs, and I don't know when they were last changed, so to be cautious, we're gonna change them. And I am hoping I don't have to take this intake off. get to that one. Okay, that's our first one. It's a Champion. Never heard of it. But looks old, and happy I'm changing it. So here's the freshie. There's number 2. Can you guys see that? There you go. Nice. Cool. Let's do the fuel filter. So I located the fuel filter to be down here behind this broken bracket, and probably gonna change out all of these hoses. This filter looks so old. Damn. I'm happy I'm changing this now. And I think I'm gonna replace these hoses now while I have them off. Maybe, if the store is open. Okay, so after close inspection, you can see here as well, these lines are really brittle. This one is cracked all the way around. And I suspect all of them are from the same, like they've never been changed probably. So I went ahead and I went to the store and I bought brand new lines. So while we're doing the filter, might as well do all the lines. Also got new clips for, I got them in my pocket. There we go, new clips. Hopefully that's enough, 20. There is quite a few lines, but I think I should be good. I think I bought way too much, but better safe than sorry. So I'm gonna tackle one line at a time. That way I don't get confused about where stuff is going. And yeah, hopefully it will look really nice too with fresh lines. There we go, new fuel filter and new hoses. And there we go. That's all of the jobs that I had in mind doing now done. So I'm gonna clean everything up. I'm really happy I did the fuel line. They look very good, and I also now can be confident that the car won't catch on fire anytime soon, at least. So stoked about that. Really cool to see a brand new part in here as well, like the belts, alternator, and the hoses. Like, it does a lot. I'm gonna get this painted soon as well, because it makes it look very ugly in here. But yeah, really stoked. Excited to see if it runs any better. I mean, we have a new filter and new spark plugs, so that should do something. Hopefully it fixes the idle. That would be great. But yeah, we'll see. So I'm gonna clean everything up and then we can give it a test ride. Okay, so now with the new alternator, I can tap this and there's no spark, meaning we really don't have any big current draws. Last time we saw sparks flying. So this is good. So connecting that up. All right, let's fire it up now and look for fuel leaks. Hopefully we have none, but better safe than sorry. Okay. All right. Fired right up. Will it idle? Oh my god. We're idling so good right now. Leaks. No leaks. Belts are spinning. No noise. This thing is idling so good right now. Like, it's insane compared to how it was. It's dead smooth. Immediately in cold weather. What? Ah, I gotta remove this. And look at this as well. We got like 14 volts, charging nicely. All right, so the car is running way better now. Still has a bit of like an uneven idle. Yeah, I think we are ready for an inspection. It looks so sick in the snow. Okay, so this is where we have to end this video. Huge success. It's working. It's at a point where I think I feel comfortable getting new plates for it and getting it to the inspection and then we'll get a big list of stuff to do, and then we'll tackle everything. And yeah, I'm excited. Next video will be it's probably going to be more of like a driving video. We can drive to some cool places while we have the plates anyways. Hopefully it's going to be a lot of snow, so we can test what it's capable of. For now, thank you so much for watching. This was very work heavy, but I hope you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Thank you.